Remember last year when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were obsessed with the law?
No one is above the law, including the President of the United States.
Our president is not above the law.
What we do want is a justice system where no one is above the law, not even the President of the United States.
He's shooting holes in the Constitution, and we cannot let him get away with it.
Well, it turns out no one is above the law except Hunter, who continues to live his best life, painting away in Nantucket with the big guy. Despite more revelations from the laptop from hell, we now know that the Communist Chinese used Hunter Biden to help with high-class business introductions for Chinese Communist Party-linked energy company, one of the largest energy companies in the world and a direct arm of the CCP. In exchange for his services, Hunter was reportedly rewarded $10 million a year and a shiny $80,000 diamond on top. All of this for knowingly introducing top Chinese communists to top U.S. officials so that China could get an upper hand on the U.S. economy and U.S. energy. It's all right there in the laptop from hell. Wait for Miranda Devine's book. Hunter's daddy was vice president, and both of them were making money off of the communists. Do you think you're going to hear about this on CNN or MSNBC? Probably not. It doesn't fit their narrative, so of course they'll ignore it. Here now, author of Do What You Say You Would Do, Congressman Jim Jordan, and Buck Sexton, co-hosts of the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton Show. Gentlemen, both, thanks for being here. You were front and center for it, Congressman. The absolute obsession with Russia, which turned out to be false. Now you've got the absolute suppression of Biden and China, which now we're learning is true.
Yeah, well, my big takeaway is the Bidens just think they're better than us regular folks who live here in flyover country. I mean, you know, last week Joe Biden's in Nantucket, staying at a billionaire's house, going to a store without a mask. Last year, we knew that Hunter Biden took $1 million from a Ukrainian energy company, $3 million from a Russian billionaire, and $4 million with a company with ties to the Chinese Communist Party. And now we learn what you just described. So they think they're better than us. The American people get it, though, and they're not going to stand for it in the next election.
How do they get away, Buck, with that mindset? I mean, when you're working with a Chinese company that you know is an extension of the Chinese Communist Party, you know is looking to supplant and surpass the United States, and you're helping them do so.
Well, theoretically, Pete, we're supposed to have these people called journalists in America, and they are the guardians of our republic, allegedly, by providing the public with necessary information. But when it comes to Democrats selling influence, peddling access to office, and just straight up corruption, there's so much less interest all of a sudden. Look, the Clintons created a global grift scheme through what was supposed to be a charity and got away with it to the tune of tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Hunter Biden selling paintings for $50,000 to $500,000 a pop, having meetings with senior Chinese Communist Party officials and promising access to the top policymakers in this country. That's just the price of doing business for Democrats, I guess. They don't care. If any of the Trump kids did this, Pete, you know goodness. CNN and MSNBC would cover it like the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Right. But that's not happening.
You know they would. Congressman, could a future Republican majority do anything about this?
Oh, we're gonna have investigations for sure. We have subpoena power if we win back the majority, and we can call in the witnesses and get the documents. But Buck's exactly right, Pete. Remember what we knew 13 months ago before the presidential election? We had an eyewitness, Tony Bobulinski.
Yeah.
We had actual physical evidence. We had the emails and the laptop, and we knew that the FBI had him under investigation. But 50 people from the intelligence community told us all it was Russian disinformation. What a joke that was. We needed some real journalism about 13 months ago.
Hey, Buck, you've worked in the CIA. Would this meet the definition of being compromised or not being able to do your job properly?
Well, it certainly would be close and continuing access. It would be a situation where you'd wonder how far this could go. Obviously, Hunter Biden is not going to be in elected office, we think, anytime soon. But Hunter Biden being this close to people that are that senior in the Chinese Communist Party and trying to peddle influence, very concerning, considering who's really running the country right now anyway.
That's right.
And who else has Hunter been talking to?
Yeah, and if you consider 10% for the big guy, you know, who knows where it goes. Two smart dudes here, Jim Jordan, Buck Sexton. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.